All right, so we're diving into those 15 business ideas for 2025.
Yeah, it's like a crystal ball for entrepreneurs, isn't it?
It really is. We've got AI, sustainability, remote work, tons to cover. Where do we even begin?
Well, the article kicks off with AI.
Right, AI. Content creation is exploding thanks to AI, and it's hard to argue with tools like ChatGPT and DLAE. They're everywhere.
Exactly, but the article suggests those are like the mass market tools. The real opportunity for entrepreneurs is in specialized AI applications.
Interesting. So not trying to compete with the giants, but finding specific needs within industries.
Exactly. Think healthcare or law. Imagine an AI sifting through medical data or legal documents, pulling out key points for doctors or lawyers.
Oh, I see. Niche AI that solves a very particular problem.
Right. And the article even suggests a subscription model for these tools. Keeps users updated, consistent revenue. It's brilliant.
Smart. Okay, so moving on from the digital world, the article talks about sustainability, this huge demand for eco-friendly products. Is this a real shift, or is it just a fad?
Oh, it's a real shift. We're seeing a huge move away from single-use plastics to reusable alternatives. Compostable packaging is in, sustainable fashion, even eco-conscious cleaning products.
So it's not just about offering a green product. It sounds like businesses need to demonstrate their commitment to sustainability.
Transparency is key. Consumers want to know the whole story. Where do the materials come from? What's the company's environmental impact?
So it's about building trust through authenticity.
Got it. Okay, shifting gears, remote work. The article presents it as a gold mine for entrepreneurs. But haven't we seen a ton of products and services already catering to remote workers?
Sure, we have. But this is still early in the remote work revolution. People want better home offices, ergonomic furniture, and better virtual collaboration tools,
Yeah.
ways to fight that isolation.
So you're saying it's not just about the work tools, but the whole remote work experience.
Absolutely. Addressing those emotional and social needs. Imagine virtual co-working spaces or mental wellness apps designed for remote workers. Lots of room for innovation. Wow, yeah. Remote work creating a whole new set of human needs. That's fascinating. Speaking of needs, online education is booming. The article highlights this trend towards hyper-focused, practical courses. What does that mean for someone wanting to get into this market?
Specialization. Instead of broad courses, teach very specific skills, things people can apply right away. Think, using AI to streamline your job, or a program showing you how to launch a business in your niche.
So less theory, more hands-on, practical knowledge.
Exactly. And keeping it affordable and accessible. High-quality learning that doesn't break the bank.
Makes sense. Expertise, practicality, affordability. Okay, now on to something fun, subscription boxes. The article says personalization is key, but we've been hearing about personalized boxes for years. What's different now?
The technology has caught up. It's not just a few basic choices. Imagine AI analyzing your purchases, your browsing history, even your social media. The box feels truly curated for you.
So like a personal shopper in a box.
Right. A health-focused snack box that fits your diet perfectly. A beauty box matched to your skin tone and hair type. A pet box for your furry friend's breed and age.
Oh, okay. Now that's interesting. All right, so from boxes to virtual worlds, the article says VR is going to be huge. But hasn't it been hyped for years without breaking through?
Yeah, but the tech is so much better now. VR is ready to move beyond gaming into entertainment, education, even therapy.
So what kind of VR experiences are we talking about here?
Imagine attending a concert from home, being immersed in a historical event, exploring a far-off country. It's more than just visuals, it's emotional, unforgettable.
I could see the appeal, but isn't VR still pretty pricey?
It's getting more affordable, and a lot of these experiences can be accessed through your phone or even a web browser. The barrier to entry is going down.
Ah, so that opens it up to a wider audience. Makes sense. Okay, from virtual worlds back to reality. Personalized wellness services are in high demand. But isn't that market saturated already?
The demand is there, but people want truly personalized services. It's not enough to offer generic fitness plans or one-size-fits-all wellness advice anymore.
So we're moving away from that cookie-cutter approach.
Exactly. Think. A virtual fitness program that adapts to your level and preferences. A mental health app that matches you with a specialist for your specific needs.
Okay, yeah. It's all about that customization. Now, on to something we hear a lot about, the electric vehicle revolution. The article mentions the lack of charging infrastructure as both a challenge and an opportunity for entrepreneurs. But isn't building charging stations a massive undertaking?
It can be, but entrepreneurs can start smaller. Partner with businesses or property owners to install charging stations. Focus on niches like apartment complexes or office buildings.
So finding those underserved niches within the EV charging market? Smart.
Huh.
What about the technical side? That seems pretty complex.
There are companies that provide turnkey solutions for EV charging. They handle the installation, maintenance, software, the whole 9 yards. Makes it much easier to get started.
So you don't have to be an EV expert to get into this market. Interesting. All right, from electric cars to something a bit more futuristic, drone delivery services. The article claims they'll be huge in 2025, but haven't we been hearing about drone delivery forever?
We have, but the technology is ready now, and the regulations are starting to catch up. We're seeing successful pilot programs for package delivery, medical supplies, all sorts of things.
But aren't there still concerns about safety, privacy, noise?
Absolutely. But that's where entrepreneurs come in. Develop solutions that prioritize safety, efficiency, community acceptance.
So it's not just about the drones themselves, it's about building a responsible system around them. Makes sense. Okay, let's talk smart homes. The demand for products and services that make them even more convenient is going to keep growing, according to the article. But isn't the market pretty full already?
It's growing, but there's room for innovation. Most smart home devices are sold as individual gadgets. There's a huge opportunity to create integrated systems that connect everything and make them easier to use.
So, moving beyond single devices to a truly integrated smart home experience.
Right. A system that learns your preferences, automates your routines. Imagine a home that adjusts the temperature, lighting, and music based on your mood. Or one that orders groceries when you're running low.
Wow, that sounds incredible. But isn't that kind of system incredibly complex to create?
It can be. But there are platforms and tools to make it easier. And as tech evolves, things will get even more affordable and user-friendly.
Okay, so the smart home market is ripe for disruption. Now, on to renewable energy. The article suggests the industry's growth is creating a need for guidance among individuals and businesses. But aren't there already a ton of resources available for people who want to go green?
Sure, but it can be overwhelming. A renewable energy consultant can help. They can walk people through the options, help them choose and implement the right solutions for their specific needs.
So it's about being that trusted advisor, cutting through the noise and providing clear, personalized guidance.
Exactly. And as the industry keeps growing, the demand for those consultants will only increase.
Okay, so with renewable energy, it's about helping people navigate this complex and evolving landscape. Now, onto influencer marketing. Brands are turning to influencers more and more to connect with their audiences. But isn't that market incredibly crowded already?
It is, but there's always room for specialization. One opportunity is to create niche influencer marketing agencies. Instead of being everything to everyone, focus on a specific industry, sustainable fashion, health and wellness, tech gadgets, you name it.
So become the go-to expert in a particular niche. I like it. And then you can attract both brands and influencers looking for that specialized knowledge.
Precisely. And as influencer marketing keeps evolving, we'll see even more opportunities for that kind of specialization.
So it's all about finding that sweet spot where your passion and expertise meet a real market need. Now let's talk e-commerce. The article emphasizes niche specialization in e-commerce. But aren't there already a ton of niche e-commerce stores out there?
Lots of them, yes. But the key is to find a truly unique niche and a great brand story that resonates with your audience. Don't just sell generic products, offer something special. Handcrafted goods, vintage finds, things that solve a specific problem or cater to a passion.
So it's about finding your tribe and giving them something they can't find just anywhere.
Right. We're seeing success with stores selling everything from eco-friendly travel gear to handmade jewelry to unique pet supplies. Find a niche you're passionate about and that has a dedicated customer base.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay, on to something that's become so crucial in the digital world. Cybersecurity. The article says the growing demand for cybersecurity solutions is a great opportunity for entrepreneurs. But isn't cybersecurity super technical?
It can be, but entrepreneurs with different skills can find their place. One option is to focus on providing cybersecurity services to small businesses who often can't manage their own security.
So it's about finding those underserved markets and tailoring solutions to their needs and their budget.
Exactly. You could offer anything from basic security assessments and training to more advanced solutions like data encryption or threat monitoring.
So there's a whole spectrum of services entrepreneurs could offer in this space. And finally, let's talk personalized health tech. The article talks about AI-powered personalized health tools. But aren't there already tons of health and fitness apps?
There are. But these new tools use AI to provide personalized insights and recommendations. They analyze your data genetics, lifestyle, medical history to create a customized plan just for you.
So it's like having a 247 virtual health coach in your pocket.
Right. We're seeing apps that analyze your diet and exercise, wearables that track your vitals and give you feedback, and these tools will just get more sophisticated as AI keeps advancing.
Okay, so personalized health tech has the potential to revolutionize how we manage our health.
Absolutely. And for entrepreneurs, it's a massive opportunity to create solutions that empower people to take control of their health.
It's amazing, right? All these opportunities opening up. It really is.
Yeah.
Makes you want to quit your job and start a business, doesn't it?
Well, maybe not quite yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
But seriously, what stands out to you as the biggest trend driving all these opportunities?
I think it's the convergence of technology, sustainability, and personalization. They're all feeding into each other.
Yeah, I see that, like AI being used to personalize things, but also to create those smarter, more sustainable solutions.
Exactly. And then you add in remote work and how that's changing everything, and it's just this huge wave of change.
It's almost like we're entering a whole new era of entrepreneurship, lines between industries blurring, so many possibilities.
Absolutely. But it requires a shift in mindset for entrepreneurs, too. It's not just about identifying a need and creating a product anymore.
So what does it take to succeed in this new landscape?
You need to understand the tech, the drive for sustainability, and that focus on personalization. Those are the keys.
Makes sense. So for someone who's excited about all this, but maybe feeling a little overwhelmed, where do they even begin?
Start with passion. What are you excited about? What problems are you passionate about solving? That passion will keep you going when things get tough.
Don't chase the trends. Chase your passion. That's great advice.
Right. And then narrow your focus. Don't try to do everything. Become an expert in a specific niche.
Find that sweet spot where your passion meets a need that's not being met. But what about resources? Isn't starting a business expensive?
It can be, but there are so many resources available now. Online courses, communities, crowdfunding, incubator programs. There's support for every step of the way.
That's true. It's pretty amazing how much easier it is to start a business these days. But what about the fear of failing? That holds a lot of people back, I think.
Fear is normal, but failure is part of the process. Every entrepreneur makes mistakes. The key is to learn from them.
See failure as a learning opportunity, not the end of the road.
Exactly. And build a network, find mentors, advisors, other entrepreneurs. Having a support system makes a huge difference.
It's like having a team in your corner. Okay, but how do you stay ahead of the curve? Things change so fast, especially with technology.
Never stop learning. Stay curious. Experiment with new things. Keep up with industry trends. That's how you stay relevant.
It's a constant process of evolution, isn't it?
It is. The best entrepreneurs are the ones who can adapt and keep learning. But with all this focus on tech, we can't forget the human element.
That's a good point. Technology is a tool, but ultimately it's about people.
Right. Build relationships with your customers, understand their needs, create things that make their lives better.
Find that balance between technology and human connection.
Exactly. And that's what makes entrepreneurship so rewarding. You get to use your creativity and skills to make a positive impact.
So for our listener who's ready to take that entrepreneurial leap, what's the one piece of advice you would give them?
Believe in yourself and your vision. It's not always easy, but it's worth it. Embrace the challenges, learn from your mistakes, and don't give up.
Wow, so many great insights. I'm feeling super inspired. How about you?
Definitely. Makes you realize just how much potential there is out there.
Yeah, it's exciting. Before we wrap up, what's the one key takeaway you hope our listener walks away with?
I think it's that we create the future. It's not something that just happens to us.
Ooh, I like that. It's easy to forget that we have the power to shape things.
Exactly. And entrepreneurship is all about taking that power, those ideas and passions, and turning them into reality.
And we've seen how people are already doing that, right? With AI, sustainable businesses, those personalized experiences.
Yeah. And as technology changes, as people's needs evolve, entrepreneurs will be the ones coming up with those solutions.
So for our listener who's maybe a bit nervous about starting a business, what would you say to them?
Don't be afraid. Start small, experiment, learn as you go, and believe in yourself.
It's all about taking that first step, no matter how small.
Right. And remember, there's so much support out there now. Communities, mentors, programs. You don't have to do it alone.
So true. Okay, any final words of wisdom for our aspiring entrepreneurs?
Don't wait for the perfect moment. There's no such thing. The best time to start is now. Take that leap and see where it takes you.
Love it. Well, this has been an amazing deep dive. Thank you so much for sharing your insights.
My pleasure. It's been a great conversation.
And to our listeners, we hope you enjoyed this exploration of business opportunities for 2025. Go out there, research, brainstorm, and start building that future.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep on diving deep.